Hey, we got to kick this off. Family, I apologize for being late. This is all a Schmitty Schmidt thing. Morning, yo, family. Hold on a second. Let me get everything set up right. Welcome to another Grits and Grants 15, family. Our goal is to share with you, to share that crazy faith with you. Each and every day, each and every mission, we talk about that crazy faith. I am your co-host, Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith from River City Blues Realty. That's right, I'm back. I apologize for not being here yesterday. I heard it was so flat.
What?
Without me.
Oh, nah, it was bubbly. It was on point. We were loaded with energy. I was just saying that.
Yeah, to make me feel good.
That's all I was doing, baby. You know it's all about you, girlfriend.
Of course it is. I'm glad you admit that it's all about me.
That was yesterday,
Finally.
but today it's all about me. Hey, family, February 22nd, June, 314 more days to go.
Stop with that. I don't want to hear it.
I know. Can you believe? So if it's 314 days left, how many days have gone? 365 minus 14. 54 days, 51 days have been used up so far.
If you say so.
I say so.
I ain't counting.
It goes by fast. I mean, and that's the point, It's just like time it's moving in twos now, and we got to just accept the fact that if we're going to get something done, then we got to get something done. June, the hard part about this is that sometimes you got to do something to do something.
Yes.
And sometimes you got to do something to do something to do something. And sometimes you look down the road and it's just too much. Can I give you an example?
Yes, please, because you lost me.
Oh my God. Talking about when I was at VCU, when I took an algebra class.
Okay.
And I used to hate, oh my God, like most people, hate word problems. Don't care how many apples Johnny has. Don't care what time the train leaves. All I want to know is what time is the train going to arrive. Don't care how fast the train is traveling. I don't want to have to figure out X, Y, and Z ever again in my life. And the challenge of what was most frustrating was you'd have to solve half the problem to then solve the problem.
That was just not me. My relationship with math. Algebra to me was a foreign language. In fact, it belonged in like Afghanistan or somewhere like that. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Algebra sounds like a country. Or a city somewhere else.
Somewhere where you never want to visit.
Exactly.
There's no need to visit the land of algebra.
That's correct.
Because of course I use it every day.
No.
And I use that trigonometry every day.
No.
I can't tell you the number of times I need to determine if something was convex or concave in real estate.
I don't even use addition every day, okay?
I'm sure you do. Say, all you need to know, your card tell you how many, you don't need to guess how many X miles you have. Our card tells us.
That's right. And
you have 2 miles to empty.
There you go.
I said you got you.
Exactly. And when you're empty, I told you.
See, that's your problem. You never listen to me.
That's right.
I didn't want you to buy me anyway,
Was his Siri, Alexis, all those different things tell us everything that we need to do.
We don't have Siri or Alexis. We got Gertrude.
Yeah, got you.
We bought our car. We saved some money on our car. They had to cut costs somewhere, so we got Gertrude. Gertrude talked to you, smacking gum in the background.
See, yours is Gertrude. I named mine Junebug after me.
Oh, please,
Junebug gonna tell me the truth. Girl, your husband gonna be mad if you don't bring this back with some gas in it.
You know
how he do.
You know he fussed at you last time.
Yes.
And I'm tired of getting fussed at because... See, that's Gertrude. Gertrude gonna tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, see that you're passing another gas station. Why are you playing?
Exactly.
Don't act like you ain't got money in your purse. I saw you counting it earlier. See, Gertrude be checking everything out.
You'd be like, go ahead and drive me on air. Go ahead. I tell you, go ahead. One more time. Drive me on air. See what happens.
One more again. And we both going to be on the side of 95. And I'm going to be angry with you. I'm going to fuss at you the whole time.
And don't you put $1.50. Girl, don't you put $1. Fill me up.
I'm still hungry.
That's right.
See, that's Gertrude. That's Gertrude, the car assistant. You know, June, and it's funny, but it's real. You know, we all need those people in our lives that match our energy.
Yeah.
You know, because if I'm a high energy person and you are a low energy person,
Yeah.
you know, we may get along for a while, but how far can we go?
Yeah. After a while, you're gonna get on my nerves.
Yeah, and after a while, you're going to get on my nerves.
You're like, boy, calm down.
You know, I'm
You're
like,
so hype.
Man, come on.
Relax, chill.
Come on,
it's
man.
all good.
You know, why can't we get this done already? Why can't we be there already? Why aren't we there yet? You know, so again, family, it leads right into what we're talking about today. Of course, you and I were talking about, you know, virtual assistants and car assistants. But June, can you imagine if we really could order a car assistant to match our personality? I really would order Gertrude for you. Who would you order for me, June? I'm gonna order Gertrude for you because I know Gertrude gonna tell you the way it is, and she gonna laugh at you when you do silly stuff. Gertrude,
I don't like her name. I don't like Gertrude.
but I'm picking it for you. I'm picking it for you. Yeah,
Nope.
that's what we're doing today, family. I am picking June's car assistant for her, and you know what? I'm gonna yoke you with a Gertrude.
Then I'm gonna yoke you with a personality like Dr. Phil. Oh, I
Dr.
knew that would get on your. Oh, that would get on your
I ain't
nerves.
never driving that damn car.
He will be examining and pulling everything apart and long-winded.
You know, why you turn so aggressively, Smitty?
That's right. That would be him. Yes.
Why you push your brakes so hard? Are you angry?
Yes. What made you angry? What happened?
You know.
Let's talk about it. That would drive you crazy.
Was 2 horned beefs necessary?
Really? Don't you think one would have sufficed?
You know, family.
Where is this
no.
coming from?
No.
Let's
You
talk
know.
about your
I
childhood.
know. Let's go way back when the 2nd grade, when the teacher gave you the small piece of pizza.
I know my husband, okay? That will drive him crazy.
Oh my God, family, that would drive me beyond crazy. And I'm gonna get June Gertrude. I'm telling you. Gertrude gonna talk like she got a piece of gum in her mouth. Good morning, Jimmy Brown.
Stop.
You know you can yoke anything in his. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You leave my minivan alone. Shoot, June. Would I buy a minivan today, June?
Yes, he would.
Man, minivan is the sexiest vehicle there is.
No kids. All the kids out the house.
No
but
kid
he
ain't got
he
nothing
needs
there.
a
Wouldn't
minivan
even
still.
want a
He's still there.
grandkid in it. Minivan is the best thing smoking, brother. Man, God, I love my minivan. But you know, and I put some rims on. Jimmy Brown, I put some rims on it and a front spoiler. Man, please, brother, if only you know. You know, family, what we talking about being equally yoked. You know, and what June and I are doing is we talk about it on, we're not trying to talk about it on a relationship basis just yet.
No.
We just want to kind of ease y'all into it.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, you know, having a Google assistant, an Alexa assistant, or an assistant in your car, you know, that doesn't match who you are, the opposite of who you are. You know, in June, I would not drive a car if my assistant, my app was Dr. Phil.
I know you wouldn't. That's why I said that.
I just wouldn't. I'd walk.
And he would be shouting out, why do you have to walk?
I know it.
You're being passive aggressive here. What's going on? I'm a perfectly moving vehicle. I can help you. Why don't you want my help?
Yeah,
What's
man.
wrong?
It was
Did someone
wrong.
let you down years ago?
Oh, years ago. Why can't you let go of the past, Smitty Smith? I'm here to help you. And I'm going to get June Gertrude. Girl, clean your glasses.
Leave me alone.
Why you playing? Why you playing? Why you playing? You know, why you doing that? Why you... Oh,
You know
here
you
it
can't
is.
see.
Here it is. You know it. Gertrude, girl, you know you 2 miles over the speed limit.
Oh, gosh.
Yesterday you were 2 miles over the speed limit. You know, oh, Gertrude gonna put it out there. Gertrude gonna tell the business.
But Smitty, why? Oh, I don't understand. Why are we talking about Gertrude and Alexis and stuff? How does that relate to real
does.
estate?
It does. It is real estate, family. Being equally yoked. Being equally yoked means that my partner, someone that I care about, if I'm buying a house with somebody, all right, and this goes more towards, well, actually it could go to anybody and everybody if you're in a relationship or not. You got to be equally yoked with your kids.
But
When you think
is
about
it
Jimmy.
really equally yoked? See, I look
Sure,
at it different
sure.
because
How
I
do you
don't
look
think
at it?
there's anything. I think in a relationship, if we're really, really honest, you're never really equally yoked. There's no equal. We've got to admit that there is one person that's ultimately in charge.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Okay, so
saying,
what you're
equally
saying.
yoked, and I agree with you.
Uh-huh.
You know, because we do split responsibility.
Exactly.
But when I'm referring to equally yoked, but I do want to get back to what you shared, June, because I
Okay.
think that's real important, especially in real estate.
Okay.
When I'm referring to equally yoked in your mission, what is it that we want to accomplish?
Got it.
Let's be equally yoked in going home, becoming a homeowner. Now, June, you sharing equally yoked as to the individual breakdown of responsibilities.
Yes.
Okay, give an example.
So, if you're trying to buy, if you guys have been both pre-approved to buy a house, okay?
Yeah.
But you kind of at odds on what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he may want a two-story, and you may want a rancher because you're like,
Yeah.
you know what, I'm looking
Great
for the
example.
future.
Great example.
Like, I don't want to go do any stairs, blah 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 blah. So you gotta come to some type of agreement,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
let
yeah,
that person that's always been good in the relationship make the final decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
I know someone's like, this is 2024. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But we all know behind closed doors who's in charge ultimately.
Menfolk.
We all know who's in charge.
That's what Jimmy Brown agrees with me. Jimmy Brown will say, so Jimmy Brown, here's the question for all of you.
Oh God.
You go into a car dealership and you're going to buy a car. The husband locks in on a minivan. Man, the most beautiful minivan you've ever seen in your whole entire life.
Where did that come from, minivan?
Jimmy Brown bought it up. But the missus, she locks in on a nice 4-door sedan. What are you driving home? Because there we want a vehicle. We're equally yoked that we want a vehicle, but we're not equally yoked on what type of vehicle we're going to get. So
It's the 4-door sedan.
no, it's
obviously.
not. It's the minivan all
It is.
day.
See, people may say happy wife, happy life.
They do, but this is a minivan. This is up above that.
But sometimes the wife is happy when the husband's happy.
But sometimes the husband really wants the minivan.
But in all seriousness, we
I'm
do
serious
split
about the
responsibilities. Like I do the cooking, I do the cleaning, you do what is it you do?
The eating.
What is it you do?
The eating, and then when I'm done eating, I do the eating. Hey, if you cook it, I gotta eat it, family. But in all sincerity, June and I, we have a lot of fun, but we're talking about being equally yoked
Yes.
as it relates to buying a home, or not even buying a home, buying a car. Equally yoked as far as June. How about this savings? Remember we said, June, you got to solve the problem before solving the problem.
Yeah.
You got to save. You got to solve the saving problem before you can solve the home purchase problem.
Yeah.
You do one to do the other, and we got to be equally yoked. Because June, I have spoken to several people who one person would save the money, and guess what the other person did?
Spend it.
They would spend it. They would spend it. And they were not equally yoked. Therefore, they are never going to go where they both agreed they wanted to go, but they weren't equally yoked in the allocation of responsibilities to get themselves there.
But even when you are there, and that's why I'm going like even a couple of steps further,
Sure.
and you've got that pre-qualification.
Yeah.
You guys are got together, you've been equally yoked on the mission, and you're now searching for houses. Sometimes it's easier when you're searching for a house by yourself because it's only you that has to make the decision. Sometimes it becomes more problematic.
Man,
I've
yeah.
had situations
Yes,
where
Lord, yes.
the wife has been searching for houses, and then the husband's made the decision.
Yeah.
And a situation where the couple have been searching for houses, and the child ends up making the decision.
So I said earlier,
yeah.
everybody's got to be equally yoked. If you're a single mom, and who buys houses more than anybody else, June?
Single moms.
Single moms rock, So June, have there been for real situations where the parent and the children have not been equally yoked and it's caused issues?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, family, everybody contributes when you're buying a home. Everybody contributes. Okay? So if you're in a relationship where you have a partner, that partner and you guys have to be equally yoked. You'll have to be ready, willing, and able to do this, or it's going to be not so good of an experience.
Yeah.
You know, June, I've worked with a couple before where they were married, and one wife was like, I don't want to live here.
Yeah.
And you know, and her partner was like, listen, I don't want to live here. So, you know, they were at competing, and it actually drove a bigger wedge in their relationship. You know, and what was funny, because they were both two strong-willed women. You know, one was like, man, Smitty, I'm in charge. The other one was like, Smitty, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
You know, and at some point I was like in the middle, like, wow, y'all, you two, y'all need to battle this out. You know, I'm gonna just step back.
Yeah.
And let you see the last woman standing.
Sometimes you have, well, most of the time you have to.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not getting paid for this. No. Because at some point, I'm gonna need you two to come together to finish your dream of becoming homeowners. But you know what? Y'all got to be equally yoked. What you buy, when you buy, and where you buy it.
So what happened in the end?
They broke up. They broke up.
Wow, seriously? Wow.
Yeah, because they weren't equally yoked. And you know what, June? It got to the point to where they realized they were not equally yoked on anything in their relationship. Nothing. So, you know, they just decided, you know, let's just part ways and we'll be friends. Yeah. And that didn't work out either.
Wow.
So again, family, it's about you making sure that if you're buying a home with someone else, be it a wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, children, make sure you're equally yoked. Make sure that, you know what, we have the same mission. In case folks don't know, when we say yoke, you know, when you have two oxen or two cattle, you know, and you want them, or horses, and you want them to pull the plow, you know, you hook them up together so that they're each sharing the load. Now, inevitably, there's going to be one horse that's stronger than the other, but you try to match them, you know, their abilities so that they can go straight.
Yeah.
All right, family? Because if one horse is stronger than the other, if one partner is stronger than the other, and you're not equally yoked, there's a yoke, you two are tied together.
Yeah.
But one person is pulling harder than the other, you can't go straight home, family. You're going to take some detours. You're going to get off path. You know, so again, when we speak of equally yoked, we are in this together. We are both committed, though we have different responsibilities in getting the job done. You know, and it just makes it so much easier. It makes it so much better. It makes it so much more meaningful if we can do that. I'm sorry, family. June and I were talking to each other with our eyes. I wanted to see I just wanted to see the count.
Oh, okay.
The black count. You know, we're family. This is unbelievably complicated. I kid you not. We have 3 screens and 2 phones that it takes to get the message out. So we're always challenged to make sure we're not missing any comments, and that I don't want to miss an opportunity to say good morning to anyone. So again, family, this morning we're simply talking about being equally yoked. You know, achieve your mission, achieve your desire. June, can you imagine, is there a time when ever in your life you were unequally yoked with your kids?
Oh gosh, yeah. A lot of times.
A lot of times?
Yeah, because your kids always, they some needy little things. I'm just going to put it out there. Kids are some needy little things.
That's
oh my goodness. So constantly, you know, because you have to, as a single parent, you had to be the person that managed the finances. There was nobody else. So your kids are always like, Mom, I need this, and I need this. And you're like, okay, what do you need it for? You know, or, you know, the school would have some type of fundraiser and you had to buy, like, you know, your kid wanted to be the most popular one and sell most of the tickets. So it's like, Mom, I need you to take this to work and help me drive me around the neighborhood and, you know, sell 20 boxes of cat. And I'm like, really?
Unequally yoked, you know. And June, if you think back, when was the time what time of year would you say you were probably most not yoked, not even with your kids? In your thoughts and what you wanted to accomplish.
Christmas time
and
and
there you go.
Hold on, there's an and. Christmas time and tax time.
Christmas and tax time?
Yep, because Christmas time, of course, they want a whole lot of gifts.
Yeah, yeah.
And tax time because they knew I had some money.
How the kids know? We keep it a secret. The kids never knew.
What about tax time?
Never knew.
They knew about tax time.
Never
Like,
knew. Kept
Mommy,
it a
we know
secret.
you got some money now, okay? We know you got some money.
No, man.
Hand
We
it
kept-
over.
Nah, we
Come
kept
on.
that a secret, man.
We work too. On my nerve.
Yeah,
That's
like
right.
you need to work in that classroom. The teacher called me one more again. Let's talk about that.
That's when they became most needy. We need some new tennis shoes
Yeah,
for the year. We
yeah,
need this, that,
Yeah,
and that.
yeah. You know, so again, family, if you're not equally yoked, recognize it and get equally yoked. Do whatever it is you have to do because, again, family, using the example of two horses, they're tied together and they're supposed to pull straight, but if one horse is stronger than the other, then you're going to get pulled to the right, or you're going to have to work extra hard to keep straight.
Yeah.
You know, so now I'm using extra energy to keep us on track. So that becomes frustrating. June, would you agree?
I would.
So then being unequally yoked means that I'm wasting energy in a way that means that I don't need to waste energy. And family, our goal is to get you home sooner so that you can enjoy it longer. That's it, family. That's our whole mission. Get you home sooner so that you can enjoy it longer. You know, June, when folks are equally yoked, the victory is that much sweeter, you know?
It is. It is.
You know, the celebration is that much better. You know, and then you know what we start doing, June?
Well,
We start planning the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. Hey, let's start a business. Hey, let's do this. Let's travel. Let's just get out there. Let's start a family. That's a big one, June.
that is a big
Starting
one.
the family, you know, because if you're not equally yoked in that, then you can see where that could be problematic.
But I would say sometimes, you know, like, I mean, you use the analogy of pulling something.
Yeah.
As long as we're going in the same direction, I feel like there's always going to be someone stronger and someone, like you said, someone pulling harder.
Yeah.
And I think that's the key. As long as y'all are going in the same direction. That's it.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're equally yoked and you
We
got
are.
the same
We
amount
are.
of
We are.
time.
We are.
So again, family, thank you for joining us today. June, are we equally yoked on our 100 plus?
We are.
We are.
100 plus.
We are. We is. And you know what? We're making moves, family. We had some great meetings the other day, and we're going to start taking advantage of the blessings that was set before us.
I'm so excited about those meetings, Smitty.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
awesome.
You know, and you know, June, sometimes the blessing is so big that you just get stuck. You know, like
Yeah.
what do I do?
Yeah.
Where do I go? You know, what am I supposed to do with all of this? You know, how do I implement all of this?
But you know what? We see the blessings, but along with the blessings are coming things in our way. Have you noticed that, Smitty?
Please, you
Oh
know
my
it.
gosh.
What's that saying, baby? Higher levels.
Higher devils.
There you go, family.
They coming for us.
You gotta believe that, family. Higher levels, higher devils, you know, and you just gotta just do the best that you can. And when you screw up, which sooner or later we all will, we fix it and we forgive. Fix and forgive. And then just use it as a lesson, not as a memory, as a lesson. I made that mistake. That mistake helps to build my foundation to go up a level.
Yeah.
You know, and sooner or later, June, we got to be able to look back at it and laugh.
Oh, always.
You know,
Always.
like, I cannot believe that I did that.
And like you said, you know, that when you're talking about the ox or the
Yeah,
what is it?
oxen. Yeah,
Oxen,
oxen.
yeah.
Or horse.
That's harness,
Yes.
you know, has to be strong.
It
has to be strong.
Excellent point, June.
Yeah,
Excellent
it has
point.
to be strong. So those things that you go, those trials and tribulations, like they say in the Bible somewhere. Don't let me quote it
Yeah, please don't.
because I'm going to do it wrong.
Please don't.
It's got to be made stronger.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
So what you're saying then is, correct me if I'm wrong, but each trial and each tribulation that you overcome makes that harness even stronger.
Yeah, most
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So we're harnessing our energy,
Yeah.
even though we may have a a delineation. You do this and I'll do this. You do this and I do that, so that we're still pulling straight.
Yeah.
We're still pulling full force, but we're just doing it in different areas. You focus on the savings, and I'm going to focus on our credit. You focus on the savings, and I'm going to focus on getting our bills paid
Yeah.
on time.
Because the land that you're plowing is never even.
But it's very fertile.
Yes.
Very, very, very fertile. And since we're using the farming analogy now, since the land is fertile,
Fertile.
all right, so we are going to sow a seed in that
Yes.
fertile land.
Yeah.
You know? So we're equally yoked, so we're pulling the plow.
That's hard, because
It's
that
hard.
dirt is hard.
The dirt is hard, family. So, but we make it plantable by plowing. What do you call it? I like to plant it, and I can't even think of the name of it. But we're plowing through it, and now we found the spot to plant our seed.
But we're turning up some rocks along the way.
Yeah, we moving the rocks out the way. We got to move the rocks out the way. The rocks is the devil.
Yep.
The devil is a rock. All right. So we got to get all that stuff out of our way so that we can then plant in that fertile ground.
That's right.
And then we nurture it. We keep the bugs off of it.
Yep.
And eventually it grows into whatever it is we intended to grow.
There you go.
All right, family. I'm saying grow in the home ownership. I'm saying park your minivan.
Okay, here we go.
Minivan is the best thing smoking. Man, June, I still wish they made minivans the way now it's just crossover stuff. I don't want to cross over nothing. I want a straight 110% Dodge minivan with the
See, you're the
sliding doors on the
minivan,
side.
and I'm still sitting here thinking about a plow and the oxen, because I'm imagining the animal moving,
Yeah.
both of them moving, and they're not always moving together, even
No.
though they're going in the same direction. You know, my muscles are moving different to yours.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
my thought process is different than yours.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Absolutely, June.
But we just go back again, as long as we're going in the same direction and we're still adding together. And that's the beautiful thing. Even though your thought process may be different than your partner's, as long as you're going in the same direction, and the end result is home ownership.
Boom, I couldn't have said it my best. Thanks for sharing.
You're so welcome.
You know what, June? I wrote a song about it. Want to hear it?
No.
See, we're not equally yoked.
Yes, we are.
All right. Hey, family, look here. Let me get where I'm supposed to be, because now I'm on the wrong screen yet again. Hey, family, look here. If we gave you anything of value, if we shared anything with you that you can use, share the love. Tag somebody. Let someone else know about Grits and Grants. Let someone else know that they too can become homeowners. That they just have to be equally yoked in their relationship with their family, with their children, with their mate, with their husband, with their wife,
Yeah.
with their pastor, with their church. You know, family, June, what is the universe? Both what?
Prosperous
And generous.
See, I remembered.
You did. Excellent. Excellent.
Are we equally yoked?
We are equally yoked. So, family, no matter the matter, no matter the matter, achieve the goals that you set for yourself, because you can. You know, if for no other reason, I'm going to achieve the goals I've set for myself because I can. Just that simple for me, June, and for you.
It is, because I can and because I want to.
There you go. Hey, family, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, River City Blues Realty.
Thanks for hanging in here with us this morning. We
Peace.
did go a little bit over again.
Nope, this was important.
Deuces, my brothers and sisters. See, I kind of added a little something to the end of that.
I know you did.
I'm special like
You always want to get the last word.
that. I'm special like that because it is about me today.
Because you already said that, because it was about me.
Family. Bye. You go ahead and get the last word there. Oh, now she's not.